On the night of August 31st in Tel Aviv, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu convened a security cabinet meeting that stretched nearly 6 hours. The focus of the meeting was the Israeli military's plans to take full control of Gaza City, a critical stage in the campaign against Hamas. According to the Jerusalem Post, the Israeli Prime Minister left no room for compromise on hostage negotiations. Quoting US President Donald Trump, Netanyahu told his cabinet,
"Forget the partial deals. Go in with full force. Finish it."
Netanyahu stressed that Israel's current window of international legitimacy is narrow, and that pausing for a partial deal would undermine efforts to dismantle Hamas. Ministers who spoke with the Jerusalem Post described Netanyahu's opposition to a partial deal as genuine and unyielding. Meanwhile, the Times of Israel reported significant divisions within the cabinet. While some ministers and senior security officials, including IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Eyal Zamir, favoured considering a phased hostage truce deal, Netanyahu refused to even put it to a vote and insisted that the partial deal was not on the table. The proposed agreement, which Hamas reportedly accepted on August 18th, would have secured the release of 10 living hostages and the return of 18 deceased in exchange for hundreds of Palestinian prisoners and a 60-day ceasefire. During this period, further negotiations on the remaining hostages and a broader end to hostilities would take place. But Netanyahu, supported by far-right ministers like Itamar Ben-Gvir and Bezalel Smotrich, argued such a deal would be a strategic setback. He warned that Israel's diplomatic backing, especially from the United States, is not limitless, and that relinquishing ground captured in recent military operations would come at a heavy price. The meeting reportedly grew heated at times. The Times of Israel detailed that a confrontation took place between Zamir and Settlements Minister Orit Strock, who accused the IDF chief of cowardice with a biblical reference. Zamir firmly rejected the charge and emphasized his commitment to Israel's security missions. Despite these internal conflicts, top security officials, including Zamir, acting Shin Bet chief S and Mossad Director David Barna, expressed support for the partial deal, highlighting the diplomatic and humanitarian benefits. Yet Netanyahu made his position clear, saying,
"I hear your positions, but ultimately I decide. And you must fall in line."
Outside the cabinet meeting, families of hostages held in Gaza gathered at the IDF headquarters in Tel Aviv. They called on the government to negotiate urgently and warned that rejecting existing deals risks the lives of captives. As the war in Gaza continues and pressure mounts both at home and abroad, Netanyahu's firm rejection of a partial deal sets the stage for a critical turning point, one that could define Israel's military strategy and its humanitarian cost in the weeks ahead.